It's official. We got another Friday coming. But do we really care? I waited years, and I mean years for this, but it's gotten to the point to where I don't really care anymore. All of us here, we're aware of the issues that Ice Cube has had. We are aware that Chris Tucker had reasons for not wanting to do any other Fridays, him with just not wanting to promote smoking and certain elements of that environment. We understand the history, right? But we still loved Friday. Friday is a household name, even though it wasn't family friendly. It was still a classic. Most of us know the fucking movie from start to finish. They've made it official. They're doing another one. But the question is, I mean, like, do any of y'all really want to see another Friday? Do I want to see another Friday? Let me do this, right? So there's three of them. The first one shouldn't have been touched. I loved the first one. It had everything. And whenever you're trying to do remakes, it's hard to improve upon the first one without the original cast, at least in my opinion. If you remove anybody from the original cast and try to do spin-offs, it's going to be very hard. And I appreciated part one for what it was. When you went to part two and you brought in Day Day, it was cool, but it wasn't the same. It just wasn't. No shade, no hate. It just wasn't. It was funny. It had its moments. I know most of us remember Top Flight Security of the World, um, Miss Pearly. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't get the same feel from it. Then you go to part three. All right, you keep Day Day, cool. You still got Pops, cool. But Debo's gone, Miss Parker's gone, Stanley's gone, Big Worm is gone. They weren't Big Worm wasn't even in, like, you start removing more and more people with your recasting. Like I said, it's hard to keep up and even try to even out the entertainment value when you take people out. So as far as this next one that I'm hearing they're about to do, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have a lot of hope for it, mostly because of a few reasons. John Witherspoon and Devo and Chris Tucker and Big Worm. You don't have those elements no more. You can't take the heart of the movie out of the movie and then try to do a remake to it. You can't replace John Witherspoon. You can't replace Ice Cube's mother. You can't replace Debo. You can't replace Chris Tucker. And I fuck with Cat Williams, but you can't replace Chris Tucker. Who are you going to get for this one? Kevin Hart? I don't want to see Kevin Hart in a Friday movie. Who like legitimate? Who can you cast to replace these iconic actors? I don't really think that's possible. And depending on who Ice Cube is working with on this production, it's going to be a very hard time convincing me that you can write as good as you did, if not better, than the first three. The first one was excellent. The second one tapered off. The third one was, eh. We still watched it, but it was like Ricky Smiley was not funny in this movie. Um, Cat Williams saved it, in my opinion, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll probably catch it on bootleg. I'm gonna watch it, right, just because it's Friday. Like, come on, it's Friday. Why not? It can't be no worse than that fucking Snow White shit. And I don't think Ice Cube really wants to fuck this up. I don't think he wants to make a horrible ass Friday. Why would you go through the lengths of getting this done, knowing that all of these actors are no longer here? Why would you go through all of this to still try to do one if you didn't still have a huge love for this? So I don't think he's gonna sabotage it, and it's gonna, like, I just don't think it's gonna ever live up to the first one or two. I'm like, but that's just me, man. We can only wait and see how this turn out. Are you gonna do flashbacks? Are you gonna try to like do some type of voiceovers that have the voices of Debo, and well, how is that gonna work? I'm really curious to see. I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna pay for it because like y'all let me know. Do you have faith in this one? Do you really believe that it's gonna live up to the years and years of anticipation everybody's been waiting on and pressuring people to what's going on with it? What's going on with it? Let me know.